Hey everybody, it's Keith. Welcome to another video for your local somebody. Follow me on Instagram. Very good video today. We're gonna open a bottle of wine, very easy. But first and foremost, friends, I have to thank you so much. Thank you. I now have over 100 followers. I know that's not a million, I know that's not 1,000, but to me, it feels like it. That means y'all are liking my videos and you're subscribing to my channel or my Instagram handle, whatever. And you like the content that I'm giving you. So I'm very, very grateful. Again, if you want to learn anything, just send me a DM or make a comment. I love making them and I'm going to keep on making them until I can almost run out of things to talk about. Is that possible? I don't think so. Today we're going to do something very basic. We're going to open a bottle of wine. Now, normally when you all see me at my local stops, you see me do this in like 10-15 seconds. And I'm going to show you what steps I go through in that small amount of time. But there is a proper way to open it. And this video might be a little more long-winded. I'm going to try to keep it cute, but y'all know me, I like to talk. But I'm going to show you how to properly open a bottle of wine. I know a lot of you at home might have an electronic gizmo or gadget that takes a battery that you will use time and time again that you might have gotten from a house party of some sort. That key, that corkscrew is fine. But if the whole world goes dark and you don't have a battery or whatever have you, you can still properly open a bottle of wine with the video that I'm going to show you. You don't have to put it in a shoe and bang it against a wall. Don't do that. First off, you'll probably hear me say wine key a lot. You might hear a lot of wine professionals or restaurant professionals say wine key. Wine key means corkscrew. They're the exact same. Beer chuck is a beer tab opener or beer key. A wine key is a corkscrew. So I say that word a lot. So if you hear me say the word wine key, I mean the word corkscrew. Okay. Here we go. Now, I am going to do this with what is known as a double-jointed wine key because most everybody uses those now. I do not like a double-jointed wine key. You know me, I have to be different. Again, if you've ever seen me on my tasting table, wherever I am, I have this really beautiful Chateau Longueuil Grand Cru corkscrew in my favorite color. Gary gave it to me before I started a high-end position in Northern Virginia. Before the whole world collapsed. But this is the one that I use. When I say single jointed, this is what I mean. There's no second divot. There's no tink. It literally just has one fulcrum pivot point. Double jointed wine keys are a little more user friendly. And the reason they're called a double jointed is because of that little joint right there. It lets you have a secondary pull, which gives you more of a grip on your bottle and your cork. I grew up on a single jointed wine key, so that's what I use. But a double jointed is usually what everybody else uses. Most people prefer it. So opening a bottle of wine is really, really simple. No, I am not going to open both of these bottles like I did those 2 or 3 beers that I did pouring in a beer video. After that video, I had a really, really nice, relaxing afternoon. No, I'm doing this one because there's a really cool, simple trick that I've done dozens of times, and a lot of people do it. I first learned it when I was in New York City working for Be Our Guest restaurants, and I have never, ever forgotten it. So if anybody remembers who taught me this trick back in 2004 or 5, props to you. The first thing you want to do is, if it's a screw cap, you don't have anything to worry about. Just crack it open, pop it open, drink it. Screw caps should not be cellared. Don't waste your time. They're meant to be drank young. If you want to know all about Dr. Stelvin and screw caps and all of that, please make a comment. So the first fun little hack that I'm going to show you, and kind of really the only real hack, you have a bottle of wine. This beautiful 2002 Tuscan I bought it at a local little wine shop that I like to work out. If the shop still has it, I recommend picking it up. But the cool thing about it is this foil on the top. You've seen me do this. If you can slide the foil around in your fingers like that very easily, no friction, instead of trying to take out the knife on the key and cut your thumb trying to get it off, save a step, pop, comes off in one fell swoop. Now, the reason that I did this with this bottle is because I know that this bottle was going to come off. I'm not going to open this beautiful 2002 Tuscan yet. I know it's ready, but I can hold on to it for a little bit more time. But what I am going to do is, yes, I am going to open this beautiful Tobin James port that I got in my wine club shipment. So the cool thing, and yes, you saw the little glass behind. So you've got this wine, and it does matter, yes, this is a half bottle, but it does not matter. The neck and the cork are still the same size in a half bottle or full bottle. So what you do is you take your little key out. A lot of people want to cut the foil at the top lip. That's a no-no. One, the top lip is a lot more fragile. A foil cutter will cut it at the top lip, but again, if the world goes dark. Don't cut it at the top. You want to cut it underneath the bottle. One, again, saves your thumb. How many times have I cut myself, even in front of you all? How many times? You want to take your thumb, and granted, yes, friends, remember, I'm left-handed, so this is a mirror for you right-handers, for lefties, I'm sorry. You want to take your thumb, put it underneath the lip, and then drag the key underneath it. Take the key, take the knife, so when you, and look, my thumb's away, when you lift it off, ta-da! Now again, yes, I've done this for a long, long time, but that's what should happen. Also, when that happens, you will not have to worry about pulling any excess foil down. You're afraid it might get in the cork or in the bottle. That way it's nice and clean. No muss, no fuss, easy breezy. Fold down your knife. Now, this is where gravity really helps you when it comes to opening a wine. Most people will take this turn and put it all the way down to there, the cork, and don't know. You need a better fulcrum angle. So there is a way to do this. First, I have the neck of the bottle, I have my wine key, I have my point. I try to find the center mark. Once the center mark is there, you just simply push down. You never move the hand that's holding the bottle. You only move the hand that has the key in it. Now, most people, like I said, they'll twist it down and da-da-da. Don't do that. You want a good one knuckle left on the top. It's got plenty of tooth to grab that cork. It really does. You want one knuckle left. That's going to give you better leverage. So this is what a double jointed wine key does. See that first joint right there? It pulls it up gently. Ta-da! And then when you ratchet back, that second tooth grabs. And then very slowly, just pull it out. Very, very easy, very simple. The cork is intact. Nobody cut their fingers. Nobody, yeah, that's squeak. Squeaky. Nobody damaged anything. Voila. Let me close the other one. Don't worry, honey. I love you. I love you. I love you. And yes, this is the Tobin James Cellars port. They're James Gang Reserve. They make a fortified wine that is absolutely delicious. If you want to know the difference between fortified wines and regular wines, again, let me know. Vin de Naturals. They're fantastic. Ruby, juicy, fresh, and boozy. Okay, friends, I don't know what my timeline is. I haven't been checking, but that is how I open a bottle of wine. That is how your wine professionals usually open a bottle of wine. Imagine me, I do all of that in about 10 to 15 seconds. I can go through all of that no matter what key I'm using and do it really quickly, really easily, because that's what I do. I hope that this video really, really helped. And again, friends, thank you so much for watching my videos. It was a big leap for me to do these things. The confidence level has been low over the last 2 years. But thank you. You like me. You really like me. Yay, Sally Field. That's really actually not what she said in her speech, if you want to go back. But that's the gist of the situation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, follow me. Tell your friends at the at symbol, your local somebody. Don't put at, just put your local somebody. If you need to ask somebody something, you need to ask your local somebody. But instead of asking your local somebody, ask your local somebody. Thank you. I love you guys. You guys are fantastic. And I can't wait to do another video. I love you guys. Be kind to each other. I'll see you soon. Bye.